What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Mobile Mondays with Lackluster Gaming. Today we are focusing on war robots. Now, I downloaded it a couple weeks ago. It hasn't fully grabbed me yet, but it is a lot of fun, and that's why I wanted to share it with you guys. So basically, it's a technically it's a third-person shooter, but it does kind of resemble that of a first-person shooter, just because you can't really you can't control the body very much. Like, there's no way to really grab cover or anything. You're just kind of moving behind cover like you would if you were a first-person shooter. And as you can see, we're upgrading right now. I haven't bought any type of in-game currency. It is a free game, but there is in-game currency, but they give you plenty. You get a lot of AG, which is their like regular coins, and then AU, which is gold. You get plenty of too for completing tasks and things. And maybe I'm spending frivolously, I don't know, maybe I should be holding it off. But basically, at this point in the game, I've played 2 days now, or 2 to 3 days over the period of the last week or two, and already I'm at level 6, which is nice, because at level 5 you unlock the capability to play in their 3-year anniversary. That's right, this game is 3 years old. I've never seen it. I mean, I've seen like you've seen advertisements if you play all these other games that are advertiser dependent on making an income. You've seen the advertisements for it with the robots jumping around and things. So this robot right here is one of the ones that actually does that jumping around type of thing. But my other two, I've got a mini destroyer and the golem. Now the golem I just picked up, so I've been upgrading its weapons, and I just leveled up to level 6, and because I upgraded it to level 6, I'm able to unlock a 4th robot spot, but I don't have enough gold for it yet. I will once I complete some objectives, maybe over the next week or two. But basically, every time you die, if you haven't completed the objective, and we're going to jump right into a battle so I can show you what I mean, but every time your robot gets killed, if you have another robot on backup, you can spawn in, and it looks just like this. So you select your robot that you want to start with. I'm going to select the golem because it is my most powerful. It has the most armor, and it also has 3 weapon spots. So I've got basically a machine gun, like a sniper cannon, like a 25mm cannon off of a Bradley or something, and it's also got this spiral like Hellfire missile type of thing that locks onto your enemies, and it's a heat-seeking missile. Already, let's see, our enemies are a little bit too far. Now, see, that robot's jumping over me, so it's a lightweight robot, and we have that one. I'll show you some gameplay of that in a minute. However, that specific robot only has 1 weapon slot. Now, it is a lot faster than me, as you can see, and its jump is extremely fast, so it's actually going to make it to the control point that I'm currently walking towards. Now, I am basically my team's tank. I don't know exactly what units my enemies are using or my current team, and it looks like, let's see that those 3 missiles, those are the spirals. Unfortunately, that person is not really in range, so there's not much I can do. Now this person is starting to come into range. I want to capture this objective because this is kind of like a control type of game. Now, we've captured the objective, and we also took a little bit of damage. You can see up at the top left where it says 61,763. That is my total health, which is actually really good. Now, apparently this guy is just nailing me with the spiral weapon, even though this wall is there, and that's actually a feature I didn't know was possible with the spiral. So I'm going to return the favor to him. I do have a couple of other weapons ready to go. Unfortunately, I can't jump, and I think I've never actually played in this map. This is a newer map, I believe. He just keeps on hitting me right over the wall. I should be hitting him back, but I've got so much armor and health that it really doesn't matter, because once I get out in the open, and I can actually see this guy and lock onto him with all 3 weapon systems, we're going to be able to tear this guy to shreds. Now, this specific golem that I'm working with, and I think I'm actually being attacked by like 2 or 3 different enemies at the moment, which is fine because I do want to make sure that we die with this so that I can show you the other robots that I've acquired up to this point, and just kind of show you the general effect that all of them have and like the pros and cons of all of them. So the big pro with this one is obviously it has 3 weapons. It is also a massive tank. As you can see, this guy's about to kill me. Oh my gosh, I am in their spawning area, and unfortunately this enemy spawned right in front of me. He didn't see me, he didn't actually take me out, but now that I've died, since the enemy doesn't control all 5 of the control points, I can select another robot. So we're going to take the lightweight robot that's a lot faster. Now, this is a very team-oriented game, and at the moment I haven't really been playing team-oriented just because I kind of wanted to show you the golem and see how much of a difference the upgrades I did to its weapon systems did for me. Now we can see that objective is currently white, which means nobody controls it. That enemy was low on health. It is now dead. It looks like one of my teammates is going to be able to take that one. Now, this robot specifically, look at that. It can jump, but maybe not high enough to get up there. I thought it could, to be honest, and I think it can. I think I just need to learn exactly how to jump. It's very, it's not exactly the easiest. It looks like our enemy is captured, or our teammate is capturing yet another spot. Now the robot next to me that's traveling alongside me and going into battle with me at the moment is basically one of the first robots that you get when you purchase the game, because it is a free game. So I'm getting lit up right now, so I'm trying to jump, trying to avoid taking fire from these enemies. That, you know, this guy way back over there, okay, so he has launched off those what do you call it, those 3 missiles, and I'm just getting destroyed right now. Now you see I'm actually reloading 6, 5, 4, and boom, boom, boom. I'm just getting nailed by those hellfires. I really need to get out of here, or like figure out who it is that is doing that to me and put a stop to that, and maybe just get out of the range of that. I'm gonna go try and capture some objectives. It looks like a lot of my team is over back here near our spawn point, which kind of sucks. It means they just were killed. But this robot is very weak. It's very susceptible to incoming damage, so you got to be careful with it. It is very nimble, it's quick, which makes it nice for maneuvering and getting around your other opponents. And this is very low leveled gameplay. I know I'm still brand new at this, and a lot of the it's actually kind of a close game, but at the moment our enemy has now captured 4 of the capture points, which is not good. If they end up getting all 5, they win, or if they control more when the time runs out, they end up winning. Now, currently, we have 5 players on our team, and they have lost 2 of their players, leaving them with only 4. So to capture the points, all you got to do is stand in the point. Fortunately, I captured this one because they would have just gotten... They just filled up the other one. As you can see at the top, right above my robot, it says A, B, C, D, E. If they had filled it up to be all 5 of them being red, they would have won. Now I'm getting launched on. I don't know who's hitting me, but somebody is hitting me. So I definitely need to capture some of these points, kind of helping my team out using my nimble guy. This dude's nailing me with those rockets again, which kind of sucks. I think I can take him out if I play strategically and jump around a lot. He keeps hitting me with them though, which is a really unfortunate thing for me because all I have is this machine gun. Now the machine guns, this one in particular, it has 2 cannons, so it shoots a fairly heavy oh, there he is. He's up at the top. There, he's taking me out. So now I can actually spawn in with my 3rd robot. Now I got to make sure that I keep, that we keep the spawn points alive, or the capture points, that we actually have some. Now this robot actually has 2 weapons. It's a little bit tankier than the other one, but it does not have the jumping capabilities. So we need to make sure... Oh, there's another guy right there. We're locked onto him. All 3 of us are trying to take him out. Now if they end up capturing another blue area, then we are done for. So we definitely got to take this guy out. Oh! Territory occupied by the enemy. Unfortunately, we were unable to capture that point, but regardless, we were still did pretty decent, I guess, as a team. We could have worked a little bit better. The enemy just had a little bit more on us. So after each match, you get, you know, as you can see right here, there's a premium and a non-premium member. I'm a non-premium member. I don't think that you need to pay for a lot of the in-game currency. I don't know, maybe in the end game, later in the later stages of the game, it might be necessary, but they gave me 20,000 AG, 196 experience. I got no gold because we lost, but we actually do end up getting gold every time you win, and you know, for these little tasks. So as you can see, area domination, if I capture 1 more beacon, I'll get another 30 gold. If I destroy 7 robots, I've already destroyed 1, then I will get another 30 gold. And if I connect to Facebook, which I don't think I'm going to do right away, unless you guys want to play with me, then I get even more gold, 60 gold. And then if you win 3 battles in 1 day, you get even more gold. There are daily rewards. So lots of stuff happening. Okay, we're back into this. Now this time, I think I'm gonna cut right instead of going the same way I did before. Now I do have the spiral on this particular robot. This one is the golem. I don't know what this guy in front of me is right there with this small name. I'm not sure what robot that is, but it looks pretty cool. I've never actually seen it. So that last guy that killed me, he had the high ground. So I'm gonna go right over here and grab this first beacon, just to ensure that we snatch it up and grab it. Okay, so we've got an enemy. We're gonna launch off everything we've got while he's in range. And now the thing is with this the machine gun that I'm using, on this particular robot, it's actually mounted on the right hand side of it. So I can actually stand behind this cover and use it to protect myself while I am still continuously firing upon my enemy. Now we're marching forward. It looks like I had a little bit of a Wi-Fi issue, but that's okay. I've got an enemy shooting behind me. Does that mean... I don't know why he's shooting me. I'm your homie, dude. I'm your homie, dude. Don't shoot, bro. Don't tase me, bro. But anyway, we are currently under an objective. There's an enemy over us, and there's an enemy straight ahead. Now, we've already taken out one of their enemies. We control 3 of the points. So far, it's looking fairly decent right in the beginning of the match, and this guy's just standing right out in the open, and there's actually 2 robots there, so I'm gonna back up because it's not a fight that I think I can win. And plus, my teammate, while I was distracting this other guy, there we go. Now we've got some backup, so let's go and just tear this guy to shreds. Oh my gosh, look at that. He's actually got 4 weapons on that robot, and just like that, the 3 of us were able to take him out really easily. So now we're down to 6 to 5. Okay, so he had a replacement robot and he is back in. It looks like there's an enemy shooting one of our homies from up top. Okay, so he's coming down. We're gonna blast this guy away. He's one of the smaller, more nimble robots, and the longer you shoot with the machine gun on this guy, the faster it actually shoots. Now he's gonna try to outdo me by running around circles, and boom, there we go. We end up taking him out. Too easy. Now let's go, and there's 2 guys over there, 2 opponents over there, and one of my comrades is in battle with 2 guys, so I'm gonna go and help him out, flank them from the side, which is nice, especially if they don't see that you come in. Then you can just kind of stand there and just lay into these dudes. Now this guy's not moving, so we're just gonna unload everything we have into him. And there we go with the spiral. Now I'm reloading all 3 of my weapon systems. He's actually missing me. Okay, he's getting a little bit of damage on me. That's all right. But if I move too much, okay, now it's 3-on-1, so we are gonna move out of there. We took a lot of heat. Do I have any of my buddies around me? I don't. So I'm actually gonna run as fast as I can away from all of that and hope that I can use some cover to my advantage in the process of doing so, because they are pretty much right on my tail, and if they come around that corner too quickly, then I'm done. Alright, so they're back in the game. It's actually 5 on 6, and they're in the lead. Okay, it looks like they're coming around the corner now. We've got targets. I'm gonna help my buddy take this guy out that's standing up there on the top. He's got the high ground advantage. That's all right. I'm not being targeted by anybody, but it looks like they've only got that one single beacon at the moment. But fortunately, what do you call it? I am doing pretty good. This guy's rushing on me, but it looks like we're going to be able to tear him up because now my buddies are behind me. I'm reloading, making sure I can get some extra firepower in on this guy. There we go. I got tons and tons of firepower aimed at him, just nailing him. There it goes. Took him out. And this is really what I mean when I say it's like team based. There we go. We took out another robot. So all these robot kills right there are going towards my that one goal that I need to make. That guy's gonna take off now because we are overpowering him, working as a team properly. Now it is 5 against 3, which is nice. It looks like almost all 3 of them are. There we go. We'll go ahead and fire off our spiral. And now we are reloading most of our weapon systems. I am currently, I'm not being targeted yet, but I'm still being, I'm still reloading. Don't want to walk in front of my enemies or my brother's fire, because that would suck. Okay, so now we've got it down to 5-2, so it's looking really good. Like we might actually win this battle. Now at this point, they've got one of their like smaller robots jumping around, going around capturing objectives. So what I'm gonna do at this point is I'm gonna start rushing and trying to capture the objectives that we need in order to win. We have 4 minutes and 20 seconds left in this match. They last about 10 minutes usually. Sometimes if you're on a really good team going up against a weaker team, the matches can end in as little as 5 minutes, but it all really depends on the strength of your team. There's not a lot of communication in this. I don't know if there's actually a communication. Yeah, there's really not a way to communicate as far as I know yet, but there we go. We took one of the beacons. There's only one enemy robot left, but I'm taking 2 of the beacons right now. If somebody else is going for the 3rd, then we could very well win this battle before even taking out that final enemy, who's actually behind me. If you can see at the bottom of the screen, just actually right next to me right here, this is showing that he's behind me. He might be targeting me out specifically because I am slower and I am already fairly weak. Now if we capture that one last objective, we will have won, but this guy, who's most likely a fairly new player because he hasn't even changed his name yet, is either hiding or okay, now we have locked onto him. There we go. We're gonna send out those the spiral, the heat seekers that everybody was using against me in the first game. And here he is again. There he's shown his face. If we can lock onto him, do a little bit of damage, take him out completely, then we will win this game. We've got 3 minutes. I don't think it's going to be too much of an issue. Looks like he's trying to use the upper ground. There it is. He is dead. Now all we got to do is get that last. Oh, he had one more robot in stock. So, this has actually happened to me before, where I had an entire team basically hunting me, and if And I was just running around, and they were really far behind me, and there we go. We won the game. We hold more beacons. But the enemies were all chasing me, and I was so far away from them that I was able to run laps and basically collect beacons and keep the game active. It was really more annoying than anything. I don't think I can win that way, but look at that. For the win, 112,000 AGs. We've got 500 experience points plus 5 gold, so not too bad. Just a little bit of work there. I think we've only been playing for about 15-20 minutes now. But I've also reached now level 7, which unlocks a missile weapon. The range is compensated. Low weapon range is compensated by high damage, so might be an interesting one to try on the Golem. The missiles can easily fly over low obstacles, but are ineffective against fast-moving robots, which kind of sucks because in this early game, a lot of people are using that really quick, jumpy robot. I don't know how it's going to be in the later stages of the game, but still pretty fun. Let's check up on our daily quest. It looks like I only took out 1 robot by myself in that last battle. I definitely captured... Oh, with capture 5 beacons with Schutze. Cossack or Japard. That's why I didn't get it, because we captured a lot of beacons. I was wondering why we didn't get that award, but that's all right. Doing pretty good. Give it a shot. Let me know what you think. I know there are clans available in this as well. If a lot of you guys get the game, if you download it and play it, maybe I'll start out a clan. I'm not sure. Obviously, there are leaderboards, friend requesting, all that kind of stuff. So I'm not currently in a league, but oh, all right. In one more battle and I can join a league. So maybe I'll give it a try. Maybe I'll stick around because it is a little bit of fun. It's kind of nice not being shot in the back once or twice and getting taken out completely, which is what most first-person shooters are, like Call of Duty or Pixel Gun 3D. If you're getting shot in the back, you have the chance to defend yourself over a period of time depending on your rocket or your robot's capabilities. So it's pretty cool. Anyway, that's it for Mobile Monday. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you get the game, if you join up, you want to join a clan. Otherwise, I'll see you guys tomorrow in the next video. I love you guys. Peace out.